Wow, hello. Thank you for being here on this hot Sunday in Los Angeles. Hello and welcome to today's showing of Blade Runner 2049 as part of the Academy Museum's Oscar Sunday program. My name is John Nelson. I supervised all the visual effects in this film. I was lucky enough to win the Oscar for this work along with Paul Lambert of Double Negative, Richard Hoover of Frame Store, and our great practical effects supervisor, Gerd Nevsker of Nevsker Special Effects. Making a sequel to everyone's favorite movie is a daunting task. For a period of several years, I had all my friends come up to me and poke me in the chest and say, "Don't screw this up. It's my favorite movie," right? So I can assure you that those feelings were felt by everyone on the crew, and we knew that we needed to do something special. We had a great director, Denis Villeneuve, who directed Arrival and Sicario, who, like Ridley Scott, the director of the original Blade Runner, was a master director who really knew what he wanted and how to achieve it with the people under his control. We had a great cinematographer, Roger Deakins, a great production designer, Dennis Gassner, great editor, Joe Walker, great score from Hans Zimmer and Benjamin Wolfish, great script from Hampton Fancher and Michael Green, and a great cast including Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford, Ana de Armas, Mackenzie Davis, Dave Bautista, and Jared Leto. We also had a lot of visual effects. There are 1,190 visual effects in this film. The first shot in the film is a visual effect. The last shot in the film is a visual effect. And in a 2-hour and 34-minute film, there's 1 hour and 48 minutes of visual effects. We created a digital courtesan, Joy, who could merge with another woman and create a third woman who could then act with Ryan Gosling. We brought back a character from the original Blade Runner, Rachel, and made her look as she did many years ago and made her act with Harrison Ford. We made holographic performances of Frank Sinatra and Elvis, and we showed memories being created by controlling space and time while working with performances of children. So the memory maker could stop time, rewind time, change camera angle, change the emotion of the children, and then go forward. And this was all with a camera array around little kids. We consciously tried to restrain the visual effects work to make the film feel more real. There would be no traffic jams in the sky. We did not want everything to be perfect. In fact, we wanted an analog feel to everything, to have it have some perfections to complete this vision. To do this, we incorporated many different visual effects techniques with something I really like to do. I like to mix techniques so the viewer can never just say, "Oh yeah, I know that. They did that all in visual effects, right? In CGI, it's all CGI." And I like particularly matte painting because it's photoreal and lends a different feel to the imagery. We mixed matte painting by the great Dick Ferrand of Rodeo with miniatures by Weta Workshop, along with great CGI work of Double Negative, Frame Store, UPP in Prague, Booth in Paris and Montreal, Rodeo in Montreal, Atomic Fiction Montreal, MPC Montreal, along with an in-house unit generating environments, the atmosphere, the advertising, the vehicles, action sequences, and some of the characters in the story. Using many different techniques was the thing I wanted to do because I felt it gave the film a more real and varied look. Cities are made by millions of decisions made over thousands of years. And I wanted the film to reflect that level of varied detail so the world felt more lived in and authentic. I wanted everything in the film to feel like it had been shot by a camera and not created in a computer. Personally, I come out of the camera department. I like to shoot as many things real as possible. And it's just a credo to me to say, it's like we all look at film. To me, film is filmed entertainment by a camera. The photographic reality really needs to make it live, to make it feel real. I knew that Denis Villeneuve would only want images that did not look like big overstated visual effects sequences. He would want something that fit, looked great, and furthered the story. Doing that took 3 years of my life, but it was worth it because we really, I think, did something special. The last thing I want to say is a shout out to my friend Habib Zagapur, who came on in post to get us over the finish line. He created a volume capture system that let the director, Denis Villeneuve, personally choreograph the flight of a spinner over the seawall to get it exactly the way he wanted it to fly. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this Dolby Vision screening.